Hey guys, welcome back to Flipping Motors UK. So believe it or not, well, you probably wouldn't believe it looking at this, but it's Saturday morning at before 7 o'clock. I think half of Middlesbrough's here in Darlington Station today. Got two Sunderland fans over here keeping quiet, but I am luckily going the other way because I think it's going to be quite rowdy. I'm off to BCA Nottingham to pick up a Audi A3 64 plate, quite a nice looking thing. Looks like it needs a little bit of bodywork prep, fresh service and MOT. Let's get there, see what we think of it. There we go, keys V5. Turns out it wasn't very hard to find. Here we go, let's do some checks before we decide if it's going to be safe to start driving home or not. There we go, doesn't look too bad. Just done my checks, all the oil and that's alright. Coolant, I've had to top up a tiny bit. That was the worst bit of a bodywork really. You've noticed this crack in the grille. Would you sort it? It would be nice to, wouldn't it? Could be an excuse to put a black grille on or something. I know of people that generally buy these would like to see that. Wouldn't be to my taste on this particular car, but yeah, I also need a fresh set of number plates there. Haven't gone through all the history in that yet. Set of Audi mats, that's alright. Look like it'll clean up nicely as well, so yeah. We've got anything under here. Spare wheel, hopefully we don't need that. What we'll do is we'll have a proper look when I get back to Darlington. It's about 2 hour, 2.5 hour drive, so wish me luck. Look at all the fuel in that. As you can see, she's done a few miles, little 1.2 turbo petrol. I just started it up, done my checks and that, quite happy with it to be fair. Seats need a good scrub and that. What I'm going to do is a grill, I'm going to put a post up and you guys are going to vote. Do I leave it? Do I repair it? Do I buy a new grill the same as this off a breaker or something, or do I get one of the black S3 style grills? Look quite smart to be fair, but yeah, just let me know what you guys think. I will be putting a post out for that. I know cost wise the S3 style one's for about £100 and I'd fit that myself, but yeah, so far so good. Plenty of service history. It's had a clutch. Plenty of full services. We do need to check for timing belt though. Well, I made it back, so let's have a quick look around. Did manage to kill someone on the way, sadly. What do you think I should do? Let me know. I will put a post up after this video is uploaded. But nice looking car, pretty straight. It's done a few miles more recently. If you look at the mileage patterns on the MOT, it's been doing more recent years, but it's been the same owner since it was, I think, 2 years old. So potentially she's changed a job or something. So why she's doing 20,000 miles a year, more than likely she's gone for a diesel car. Although it has been averaging 51 miles per gallon out of a 1.2 turbo petrol, which I think is fantastic. I personally think this is a well looked after car. It's going to need a little bit of work. As you can see here, it's got tyre on about 4mm, which is a Goodyear. If you have a look at the discs, they are slightly grooved. There's no signs of any juddering or anything, but the pads are getting down. There was a warning on for these. You only have about 3mm remaining, possibly less on the inner, so we are going to replace the discs and pads. They are slightly lipped, the discs, and I can't see the inside edge. Either way, it's going to get new discs on it. Very straight car, can't see any dents or anything on this side, driver's side. They're a cracking looking car, these, aren't they? Again, Goodyear tyre, this one's got about 6mm remaining. Brakes have plenty of meat left on the pads, so they're going to be alright, aren't they? It is of course a petrol. It's a good clean, doesn't it? I've not actually had to put any petrol in this car. I've been using it. Obviously drove back from Nottingham. I drove from Darlington to Middlesbrough and back on that same evening, and we've done a bit of here, there and everywhere around town really. Number plates do need replacing. They would more than likely fail in MOTs. It is obscuring the writing. Pretty much all the time anyway. I do put a fresh set of number plates on my cars anyway, so I will be getting that done. There's a tiny little chip around there. Get that addressed. No parcel shelf. I'm not bothered about that until it stops someone from buying the car, or I have to knock 50 quid off. Space saver spare wheel. A lot of people prefer them to the puncture repair kits. Not a bad boot, not the deepest. Can these drop down? I'm not too sure. Yes, they can. There you go. Very deep boot. Much better. Got your side pockets. Anything interesting in here? Doesn't look like it. That's just a owner's manual and so on. I'll keep that out. No drugs, nothing like that. No weapons. Well, I will put that in the cars. People do often like to save them. I don't think these have a service book. Warranty information. No, it's not a service book, is it? Owner's manual and the MMI system. Yeah, really nice straight little car this, isn't it? Let's have a quick look underneath. It's hard to see, but there's no obvious signs of any worn suspension. I mean, certainly no noise from it. Again, Goodyear tyre. Can we get a full set? There's about 6mm on there, maybe 5.5, and again the brakes look in good condition. Seats are nice and clean. It's got a set of genuine floor mats. The condition of these shows it has been looked after, this car. I mean, 120,000 miles of wear on the mat, and it's come to me looking like this. I need a quick hoover, that's about it. Seats are nice and comfortable. You've got like your footrest type thing. Nice place to be. Really nice place to be, these A3s. Some would say a little bit bland, but ergonomic, I think is the word. Very German. Yeah. Really happy with that. Outside, I was looking at outside my house actually from above, and it's black cars over time. There's green, that's green by the way, it's not black, but they do lose the shine. My car obviously keep on top of it, and parked next to it were very, very similar, so it's obvious someone has been keeping this car clean, and it has had a bit of polish in its time. Would benefit from a good buff, which it'll probably get anywhere, because a shiny black car, when they are a nightmare to clean, but when they're looking good, they're looking really good, aren't they? Again, we've got about, I'd say, maybe even 3mm on that tyre. Maybe it's not on the wear markers yet, but potentially we'll have a look, see what the actual tread is, rather than just sticking my finger in it. And might actually have to put a tyre on this one, but we'll have a little go. Discs again are lipped. You can see that lip. Might struggle to show you the pad, but it's getting down a little bit. So we've already got some pads and discs on order for the front. Let's have another look at this tyre. See what I think. It's really, it'd be nice to match them, yet we might need 2 tyres to be fair. It won't be expensive. 225 45 17, very common size. But I can tell you one thing, I won't be putting Goodyears on it. Sorry guys. Let's have a look under the bonnet. So I forgot to bring me water to top up. The coolant was just above the minimum mark. Let's see if it's changed in the 200 miles I've done in it. No, it doesn't seem to have lost any more. Screen wash, oil. Oil was all good. Looks really clean actually. I'm going to service it anyway though, as you would. But yeah, shame about that grille, like I say, not sure what to do with that yet. Let's get the car started up. So 126,768. Sounds good for a little 3-cylinder engine. Me personally, I think I'd have wanted a 1.4 in one of these, but there you go. Still got a little bit of fuel left. It's telling me I need fuel. The door's open, as you can see. It's also got a headlight bulb out on the offside, so I need to sort that. And then obviously about the brakes as well. So to me it is due a service, but let's see what it says on here. I'll be getting it done anyway, like I say. It's got to be right, hasn't it? So is it system set individual? There you go. "92 days, 457 days. That's how I'd reset the oil change on there, so I'll get that done anyway. Chassis number, initialised keys, we've got 2 and we've got them both here. And that's how you reset your tyre pressure monitoring as well. It's all controlled off here. Not a bad little system really. It's a shame it hasn't got the nav built in. Would have been nice. But I've mentioned before in my videos, some of these Audis, I mean, this isn't a basic spec, it's a sport. It's not even got cruise control, nothing like that. So it's a bit of a shame really. It's hard to drive in the UK with cruise control anyway, there's that many idiots on the road. But yeah, I mean, even like auto lights, why doesn't that, it's probably a mid-spec A3, why does it not have that? And I don't know, I guess they want you to buy the S-Line, don't they? If you are buying an A3, make sure these work, because they can be a bit of a pain. I've known quite a few of these not work. Obviously it was good on the way back, 6 gears. Goes into them all okay. Parking sensors on the back as well, nice feature. Be a good selling point for somebody. What was I going to show you on here? Yeah, so long-term miles per gallon over, well, it's not 31.3, I can tell you that. Over 61 hours, it's just under 51 to the gallon. That's done really well, hasn't it? Won't need too much of a clean up inside. Give it a good hoover. Clean up all the plastic trims and so on. But I think we're onto a nice little car here. Also, thanks to Ford with the wet belt situation, people when they ring up for a car now, they don't ring up and ask if it's still available. They just go, "Has it had the timing belt on?" So on this one, I've had a little look, and the belt looks in pretty good condition, to be fair. Again, when you're selling budget cars, I mean, look at my cars, 1995, 1,500 quid, 2,995. If I put a belt on everything, I'd be absolutely blowing money every single day. So I'd over his dealers out there that'll put it on their invoice, you know, timing belt inspection. You know, it is a customer's responsibility. I haven't done anything like that yet. Wait till something bites me in the bottom, but yeah, there we go. So timing belt, yeah, looks pretty good on that one. Quite happy with that. There's no signs of any cracking, nothing like that. So when people do ask, "How's it every timing belt done?" at least I'll have a couple of pictures to send them, and yeah, we can go from there. Also looks like there's been a cat living under here or something. Bit hairy down there. But yeah, overall, pretty happy with this car. So front discs and pads, possibly a couple of tyres. I will have to put a fresh MOT on it. I'll service it myself, save a bit of money. But yeah, I think this is going to make a nice car for somebody. Got a bit of time on my hands today, so I've actually jacked the car up myself. So having a look at this tyre, I haven't actually got a gauge because I'm just using my fingers, but they are getting down a bit, to be fair. So I think we are going to be putting 2 new tyres on this. Having a quick look underneath. All the anti-roll bar link and everything, that seems okay. There's no excessive movement. Springs are good. No playing the ball joints, nothing like that. Let's try and have a little look, see if any of the bushes around here are split or anything. If I was being really picky, there might have been the slightest little creak from the front of this. So I wouldn't mind having a little look really, just to see if... I don't think there's going to be any movement or anything like that. But I don't want any comebacks, nothing like that. So let's try and see if we can find anything. So there's no play, no excessive binding. Well, there is no binding. But I don't know, I just want to check these bushes out really. There is an arch liner in the way. Don't look too bad from here. But I don't really want anything put on an MOT. I mean, I'd obviously sort it anyway if there was an advisory. But, yeah. Do want to have a little look around that. Potentially have a look over this side as well. I'll get this side jacked up. Yeah, again on this side you can see this tyre getting down. I've had a little look in here. The bushes actually seem alright. There's no perishing really on them, no excessive movement, so just make sure, well, there's not going on really. I've checked for any play side to side, the ball joints are fine, nothing in the drop link. The spring and shock is all good, there's no leaks or anything like that. Definitely going to have to do some discs and pads, so I'm going to get discs and pads, full service, including spark plugs, which I like to do. Booking in for 2 tyres after an MOT. We also need to do the headlight bulb and a set of number plates. So nothing too drastic really. It's going to take a bit of money out of the car, but hopefully we should still have a fairly healthy profit margin in it as well. Like I say, with a timing belt's probably going to be people saying, oh, every car should have a timing belt. That's great, but we've also got to make a bit of money. I don't think I'm being greedy saying that, but if I put a timing belt on everything, I would literally break even every month. What do you do? I wish I had my own mechanic. I wish a lot of things, but we've all got to pay our bills at the end of the day, and at least I'm decent enough, like some other dealers that I mentioned, to inform customers, look, I've checked the timing belt, but it hasn't been replaced. If there's an invoice, fantastic. I've just had a customer on the Insignia, he wants to come and view it. His first question, has it had the timing belt changed? So I answered it as I do every time, with pictures, a video to back up the evidence that it looks as though it has been replaced, but the service book hasn't been stamped, so I'm not 100% with that one. But he was quite happy with that. At least I've got off my back to show him, to say, look, you know, this is how it is, and I think that'll help him actually build a bit of trust in us as well by doing that. Some people would probably, I'd offer 100% in the most recent stamp in the book in that it's blank. There's no, it's got a stamp and a date and a mileage and all that, but if you haven't ticked what it hasn't done, I know for a fact some people will just tick tooth belt. I'm not about that, so I'd rather just be honest with my customers. Same on this one, nice car. This is definitely the dearer end of cars I'll sell. This one I'll probably be looking at a minimum of 42.50 to try and make a bit on it. What did I pay? After fees it was 2,780 something. Obviously I had to get to Nottingham. Didn't pay for fuel, luckily, because it had some in. And then we're obviously going to be doing discs and pads, 2 tyres, MOT, service, and whatever we may find on the MOT. Set of plates, obviously all my valeting equipment as well, my unit rent, the tax man. We've got to try and make a little bit, haven't we? So, yeah. But I think this will come up a really nice car, this one. For 42.50, I think it looks a lot of car for money. They made these up until 2020. You could still buy one of these in a, well, without even being an S3 for probably 15 grand. So it probably even 20 or close to. I'm not too sure, obviously, on that side of the car market. I don't really deal with it, or not now anyway, but I think for 4 grand this looks a lot of car. So what do you guys think? Good buy? Let me know in the comments. And like I say, I will be putting a poll on what to do with that grille. Obviously it would cost another £100 if I was to get the different style grille. But you let me know, what would you do? Would you just do a little repair job on that, replace it? I don't think that's really necessary, or use that to its advantage to put like a black honeycomb style one. And they do look nice. I'd obviously use the standard plate. I'd use the plates around, silver Audi badge and that, so I don't think it would look too chavvy. But let me know, because I know for a fact it would put some people off, even if it would draw some people to the car. But would it draw the right people? That's the question. Whoever's got the money for it, that's all I care about, and I want to provide them with a good car and good service. What else is going on? Let's have a little wander. So I still need to do my tip run. Blow my neck. My BMW's got the old wheels off a 6 Series in at the moment, so I'm going to clear them out later, get them advertised, try and get some money back for that. Emerald green Insignia, lovely car that. Full service history, £20 road tax. It's only got one owner since it was 2 years old. Fiesta, that's obviously fully prepared, ready to go. I've had a little bit of interest in that. Megane, I had some Indian chaps come and see this yesterday. Quite difficult to deal with, to be honest, but see what, I've won a bit of money off, but luckily this car I'm willing to do a good deal on, because it's been sat around for a bit. My BM, as you can see, there's a pool underneath. I have replaced the thermostat, but sadly busted the pipe that goes from the thermostat to the radiator. So, and guess what? It was the one with a sensor on as well. Coolant temperature sensor in it. Luckily I've bought a new one eventually. It's only like 40 quid. I did drive about in this car for a little bit and I absolutely love it. It's such a smooth car, and now it's got the proper wheels on, I think it looks right as well, doesn't it? Still plenty more to do with this, but what a lovely car for very little money that is. Did cost me a tyre as well. One of the new wheels did need a tyre, but I'm not complaining. What a nice car. Can't wait for some trips out in that. And then the Volvo, that's just a valet away now. I've got the new plates to put on it as well. Again, lovely car, didn't need too much for prep. One brake caliper, one track rod end, one anti-roll bar link, and it does need a good valet. The seats especially need a scrub, but we'll make a really nice car out of this one, and I think for $22.50 it'll look a lot of car for the money. Good looking car, that. Just repairing the centre cap on that. One of the BMW badges was hanging off. But yeah, plenty going on here. Thank you again all for watching. Let me know if you're enjoying the content in the comments. Like I say, I will put a poll up for this Audi grille, but I mean, it'd be nice not to spend money, but I could probably try to do a repair on it. But if you think I should get a new grille for it, you let me know. All right, thanks again, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, future updates will be on another video, so keep your eyes peeled, subscribe to the channel, and you'll be able to see the follow on from there. What's this Audi going to cost to get through an MOT? I'll catch up with you soon. See you in a bit.